Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Weston Pop-Up Show. And I'm here with Lieutenant Mike Forti of the Weston Police Department.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So, Mike, how long have you been a part of the police department?
I've been with the Weston Police 25 years as of this past week.
Very nice.
Yep.
Oh, so just recently you're celebrating 25 years.
Yep, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long have you been an officer?
That's how long.
I see.
I worked part-time in summers prior to that, but I've been here in Weston full-time for 25 years.
Mm-hmm. And what's it like being an officer in the town of Weston?
It's great. The events like this make it, you get that feel of that small town and get to see people in a happy setting. And
yeah.
I really enjoy that because sometimes, unfortunately, we have to see people in difficult settings. So getting to see them in this environment is what we like to do and be part of the community and get out here and see people. So
community outreach is like a big part of the Weston Police Department?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Most important thing we do.
Mm-hmm. And do you live in Weston at all?
No, I don't. I live nearby, but most of our officers don't live in town. Actually, all of our officers don't live in town, to be honest. But most are either from the area or still live in the area. So I had a personal connection to the town because my family owned a business in Weston Center, a restaurant that was where Heirloom is now. It was called Buttrick, and it was a sort of a subsidiary of Brigham's, I guess. And so it was counter service and booths and sandwiches and ice cream. And so they ran that for about 25 years. And my father got on the Weston Police, and my uncle went on the Wayland Police. So my family sold the business, and that's history. But that was 40 years ago. So there's fewer and fewer people that remember it. I know Alana, who works for you guys, she worked there as a waitress.
Oh, really?
So there are people that do remember it, and it's a good memory to bring up with some of our longer-term residents. So that's how I got connected to the department, was having that family history, having my dad work here. So it's good to have that because there isn't that coming up through the schools and being a resident here long term. Our officers unfortunately don't have that. So.
Mm-hmm. But how often are you involved in Weston activities like this?
I generally participate in all of these type of activities.
Mm-hmm.
I work during the daytime, my regular job here in detectives and in the courts, but I don't really work a lot of the construction details and things like that. I enjoy doing community events, sporting events, anything where we can interact with the community more and have a positive interaction with people. I try to do that whenever. I've been to all these town days and the Thanksgiving football games, all that kind of stuff is what I enjoy.
And is Celebrate Weston different now than it was 25 years ago, or do you think it's more or less the same?
Well, I think this is the fourth year we've done Celebrate Weston. The first year we had an enormous parade, and we shut down the center, and I think we shut the center down for the second year as well. Now we've kind of moved everything onto the town green, which is much more manageable, and it still works great. It's great to see so many different tents and people out here today, but we've always had spring fling and similar events at this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely feel like in the last few years since we've started doing Celebrate Weston, the turnout has been much better.
Yeah. Like it gets bigger every year, you think?
It does, yeah. It's been growing, and I think people look forward to it, and then other people come out here with a booth or a tent and just continue to get the engagement going.
Mm. And were you hoping to fill the entire town green in years to come?
Boy, that would be great. I mean, it's halfway filled now.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty filled but you can't see it, but it's pretty filled as we can see.
Yeah.
What does the Weston Police Department have going on at their booth today?
Okay, yeah, so we have several officers over at our booth. We have a tent that has some giveaway items, T-shirts, some lights and cups and different swag gear that we have our school resource officer, John Buckley, over there interacting with the kids and giving away some of that stuff. We also have some officers. We have Henry Donham on the motorcycle at the Touch a Truck event. We have a cruiser over there with the lights going. We have our electric Mustang is over there. and several officers interacting with people over there and letting them climb through the cars and turn on the sirens and get in the back seat in the cage and things like that. So there's a few kids who have been over there the entire time that we've been here, so they seem to be enjoying it.
Yeah, I noticed that there are people walking around with tote bags with the police department logo on it. So
Yep.
you're giving those away?
Yeah, the school resource officer usually in the early spring gets whatever kind of gear we're going to give away, and those are newer bags that we have this year. So kids can go around and collect other little goodies and stuff from the other tents that are out here today.
Mhm. Now, I don't know if Weston has this, but in my hometown of Walpole, we had a sort of committee where the students and the police officers would often interact with one another. It was like a group that you like volunteered for, and I was part of it and stuff like that. Is there something like that here in Weston?
We have a couple different programs where, through the high school especially, the school resource officer, he does some classes with them, especially around springtime with the prom and some, talking about risky behaviors and things like that. And then also he runs an internship too, which is actually starting up, where we take a few high school students for a few, for a few weeks, and they come into the station and they do ride-alongs and learn about how the department works. And usually it's students that are interested in maybe getting into the field. So there's also some classes at the middle school that we've done for like crime scene type classes we've run, and different programs where we can bring students in, younger people in, to get to know their officers and what we have to offer and what it is we do every day.
Well, it sounds great, Mike. It was great talking to you, and we'll look forward to seeing you around Weston at other town events.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.